Hi guys, it's Mark Zickery, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zickery of Space Command, and I'm in my hat. When we were on our anniversary, Elaine and I went shopping for stuff, and I found this cool hat. It's made from tarps from trucks that carry cargo from the Amazon River to the Bolivian coast, and it's very evocative. And so I thought it was very, very cool. It's very durable, and I love it. And for hot summer days, it's perfect. Got my mask, of course. Wear masks, guys, wear masks. So it's not a political issue, please. So I wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know we've got the Kickstarter campaign up and running. The person who was supposed to be running it flaked, and as a result, we didn't launch as the way we normally do. And so I've taken it over, but I'm playing catch up. So if you can throw some money our way at the Kickstarter campaign, the link is down there. A dollar or two really won't do much. We're trying to get $48,000. If we hit there's about 39 more days. If we get a little over $1,000 a day, we can actually get the $48,000 goal, and it's all or nothing. So if we don't get that, it all slides back into the mists of imagination, and we're using that entirely to finish Space Command, the second hour, get it to all you guys, and to shoot the fourth hour. And that's not including the 2 hours of Ripple Effect, the new episode we just made during the pandemic. You've probably heard that we're up for an Emmy, which is cool. And also, there's just tons of stuff going on. Writing the new book, Greenlighting Yourself. Starting a new podcast with that same title, which should be very interesting. And just all the other things. Working on Sweet Haven, the show I'm creating with Rockne O'Bannon, which has Robert Picardo, Mira Furlan, Barbara Bain, etc., etc. It's Mike Harney. Mike Harney is going to be in it. So it's going to be an amazing time. We're going to do a table read of that pilot where we'll all be on Zoom and we'll be reading the script out loud for you guys. So it's going to be quite amazing. And again, we're just making stuff happen, making magic, and that takes you guys too. So if you check out the perks on the Kickstarter campaign, you'll see there's amazing stuff. There's sci-fi rarities from my collection. There's a couple of books that I wrote that there's the only way to get them is through this Kickstarter campaign. There's no other way to read those books, and they're quite remarkable in many ways. And so that's sort of about it for now. I'm going to be doing a Mr. Sci-Fi about some of these books in the background. My friend Jim Rumpf made that Obi-Wan Kenobi mug, and I'll be doing a piece about him, and so forth. It's an amazing time. And I'm really glad that I've got my own studio. We've managed to keep our people on salary, our editor, our VFX people, our line producer, etc. And again, everyone's staying safe. Everyone's social distancing and wearing masks and the whole 9 yards. We don't want anyone to fall ill. But I also want to keep making Space Command and getting it out to you guys while staying safe. So that's about it for now. Lots of announcements in the coming days, but definitely check out the Kickstarter campaign. And if you haven't seen the first hour of Space Command, which we've released, if you haven't seen the new 2-hour episode, and just to be clear, because I can't stand the fact that I explain this and then people post comments clearly not understanding it. Even though I've posted introductions, I've been answering it far and wide. We've shot Space Command initially is a 12-hour season made up of 2-hour stories that split down the middle, making 12 episodes that form a larger arc. So each 2-hour story has sort of a beginning, middle, and end, but then it tells a bigger story that goes over the course of the season. Fine. So we've completed the first hour, Redemption, which tells the story about Dor Nevin and Captain Jack Cameron and so forth, and it ends on a cliffhanger, which the second hour, which we've already shot, concludes. So that is the second episode of Space Command. We are finishing it now. Both of these hours have 900 visual effects shots in them, which is enormous. And so that episode will be done in the next few months and sooner if you guys, pledge the Kickstarter campaign. But Ripple Effect is the episode that we did during the pandemic with all of our actors and everyone else in lockdown, and our actors shot their own scenes. And this is a companion piece. This is not in the chronology of the first season. This is not the part 2 of Redemption. It is basically a standalone scene that introduces a number of the characters or revisits a number of characters you've seen before and goes deeper into their personality. So there's monologues. It's along the line of Spoon River Anthology. It is not meant to be a typical episode of Space Command. The first episode is what represents the tone and production quality of our show. We knew that Ripple Effect would be an experiment, and we're very pleased with it. We're very happy we did it. It has Barbara Bain and Armin Shimmerman and Christina Moses and Doug Jones and Mira Furlan and Robert Picardo. And if you haven't watched it, watch it. There'll be a link to that down below too. But please don't post saying, I liked that first episode, but the second one was a real disappointment. I don't understand. It doesn't finish the first story. No, it doesn't. But, and if you want something that's, handed to you on a platter, watch, CBS All Access, because we're financing this by hook or crook, by the skin of our teeth, by the seat of our pants, and the more you help, the more it gets done. And I'm happy to be doing it, and I'm happy to be sharing it with you. But just be clear on what's up and what we're doing. So because and if you can praise me, if you can say thanks, I really loved that. That helps a lot. Picayune criticisms don't help really anything, though far be it for me to say that you can't, say what you will. So that's about it for now. We'll be posting a lot more very, very soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. And really glad to have you aboard. Stay safe and stay well. Bye.